Thousands of children who've been victims of sexual assault have had their images shared online where it can live forever. That was true until Project Arachnid, a web crawler that finds unique sites that have photos and video of child sexual abuse.
Every time I see someone looking at me, I wonder if they know, if they've seen the pictures. Sometimes it feels like I'm being abused over and over again.
Project Arachnid has been successful in the last year in not only finding this explicit content, but also getting it removed promptly.
For a long time, victims have been told once your images are out on the internet, there's no way to get them back. And while I wouldn't necessarily say that it's possible to get them all back, this project is certainly a good step in the direction of being able to reduce the amount of material that's traded.
To help keep the project's fight against child pornography going, the federal government announced Wednesday it will give $4.1 million in funding to the Canadian Centre for Child Protection.
Using Arachnid has proven to be far more efficient and effective than any other investigative method. In particular, the method of the difficult, traumatic process of having someone manually comb through this type of offensive material online.
Every month, Project Arachnid detects 80,000 unique suspected images of child sexual abuse material and sends out around 700 notices a day to online providers to remove the content from their websites.
These numbers in terms of the victim perspective on this, we have the top 3 victims that we've seen publicly. Now, 2 of these are unidentified victims. That is, law enforcement has not identified the child that we see in those images, and one of them is an actual identified victim. But these numbers are huge in scope. So the top one on the list has been seen about 8,400 times. We've sent removal notices all around the world to remove images of this prepubescent female who is being sexually assaulted.
So how does the Arachnid team decipher photos or videos they find to determine what is child pornography?
Analysts would view the content, and we would have a minimum of 3 analysts in to verify that that material meets the criteria to be sent as a notice for child sexual abuse material, and that can be hosted anywhere in the world. The vast majority of this content isn't hosted in Canada, just because we're a smaller country. Many of those reports would go to the United States or to Europe and what have you.
The Canadian Centre for Child Protection will receive the $4.1 million over the next 5 years. They will also get more than $93,000 to establish a survivors network. From Winnipeg, Cheryl Tasaskew, City News.